morning or evening or where the hell you are right now. So we're going to continue again a new game or continue the series which is called Starry Flowers. Okay, so they're very cute, very kawaii so far. We're going to continue this one anyways, gamers. So yeah, with last time if you actually watch those, you actually do something with the name Periwinkles and Pastel. Yeah, very cute, very kawaii, very moe. Woohoo! Very nice. Okay, so we're going to continue now anyways. Let's go. Okay. Shortly after telling us regardless where to find Atelia's fate, she unceremoniously kicked me out. The long finished putting all those bottles way away after all. Okay? With money in my pocket and no more work to be done in the moment, I'm free to begin pursuing my next day. Wherever shall I go? It's a weekday, so early pour parties. Too early pour drinks. I suppose I could return home straight enough to place, however. Why would I busy myself with chores? Are they chores? Chores? When it could be celebrating another order successfully peeled. The Periwinkle can decide on where to go, a familiar witch approaches him. Periwinkle? Cassia. Oh, Cassia, so lovely to see you. Yay, I'm so glad we ran into each other. How to describe Cassia? She's exceedingly cuddly. We met at a party one night during which she latched onto my arm and never let go. Quite endearing. Instead, we've gone on little dates from time to time. She really loves me magic, so I tend to spoil her whenever we're together. Did you need something, my dear? Yes, I tried coming over last night, but you didn't seem to be home. Oh, you came to visit me? I'm flattered. I must have been out to dinner at the time. Sorry that I missed you. Oh, it's okay. I was mostly looking to talk. Now, if you're available right now, do you want to go to a cafe? That sounds perfect. I would love to. Oh, very nice. Eat your pace. We take our seats at the nearby cafe. It's a pleasant, sunny little place. I've come here often with all sorts of other witches. Cassia orders her usual hot chocolate with extra marshmallows, while at the side of a simple roasty. Oh, Periwinkle, could you make my marshmallows smell like roses too? With pleasure. Periwinkle's wand drops from his sleeve, and he gives Cassia a quick. Okay. Periwinkle once dropped from his sleeve, and he gives Cassia's cup a quick little tap. Yay! It really smells just like roses. This is your ass, dear. May slightly affect the taste, so let me know if you'd like the spell I'm done. Cassia drips her spoon in and lifts a marshmallow to her lips, blowing on it tightly before popping it into her mouth. Oh no, it's wonderful! Hehehe! She surely can find a joy in any little moment, such a delight. Doubly contender for the little title of absolute cutest witch, though I would call her absolutely cute rather than the absolute cutest. It takes more than cuteness alone to earn the title of absolute cutest witch. That's where the difference lies, of course. But what am I thinking? How rude it is to begin ranking my dates in such a way. I must be stuck on the thought from my earlier conversation with Astragalus, trying to put Pastel's cuteness into words. Really something special. It's all in the contrast. It's polite, well-mannered, and proper exterior, concealing such intense desire, begging you to make the first move, and then going ahead and taking it on his own so does you. Enough of that. There's someone else in front of me now, isn't there? Cassia continues happily sipping her hot chocolate before speaking up again. Oh, I miss you, Periwinkle. I've been so busy with packing. I haven't had a chance to see you at all. Packing? Is this where are you headed up to? Oh, that's right. I never had the chance to tell you. I'm finally moving in with my partners. In 2 more days, the 3 of us will all be sleeping in the same bed. Oh, that sounds cozy. Congratulations. Thank you. I've looked forward to it for so long. Sounds like you're about to enter a lovely domestic life. You deserve it. Oh, I'm really happy. But I'm speaking of my partners. We've still never even met them. True, but I can imagine they're wonderful just from how you talk about them. Right, but if you didn't have to imagine? That's what I've been wanting to talk to you about. I was hoping we might all be able to go on a group date sometime. Oh? Yeah, because I just think you're so wonderful, Periwinkle. I want them to know you too. Although it sounds like fun, I'm a bit... Why do you say no? They're both pretty easygoing and so loving and nice. I can't promise it won't be overwhelming. That unfortunately isn't where the issue lies, my dear. I know you said you didn't want to get involved before, but I just know that we would all get along so well. I'd like to assure you however I can, but I understand if you still turn me down. Mothers of love are so tricky, aren't they? I still recall the first time something like this was asked of me. I had been nervous going in, but I had also never entered a group situation before. I attributed my anxiety solely to that. However, it quickly became clear that I just wasn't suited to it at all. I loved to spoil each of my partners, but strictly one at a time. Perhaps I was scarred by the breakdown in communication, the passionate partners that belong established romance. Truly, Cassia and her partners are magnificent people. It may indeed be fun for a night. But becoming entangled in committed relationships is something I've always avoided from the beginning, isn't it? This is all very sweet of you, but I do have to decline. Oh, I can't help but feel a little broken-hearted. I apologize. Truly, it's nothing personal. Oh, I know. I don't take offense or anything. It's just sad that I've been going to be living with them. Knowing you don't want to meet them. I think it's best we just break things up. Yes, I agree. As I said, it's for the best. I hope we can still be friends though. Of course. I'm sure our paths will cross every now and again. Yay! Thank you for always treating me so well, Periwinkle. It was my pleasure. Aw, cute. Even casual relationships can end in breakups like this. It's largely why I tend to prepare one-night affairs. Things can just become so messy as needs evolve. As Cassia and I go our separate ways, I can't help feeling a little blue. Perhaps I'll return home for the day after all. How about we go to Atelier Suite and go to Pastel? Periwinkle quickly changes into something more comfortable, dropping his bag unceremoniously onto the couch. I could use an afternoon nap. Yes, that's precisely what I mean. I'll wake up feeling more fresh and ready to go back out in the town. He shoves some blankets aside and collapses onto the couch, and when he does, the contents of his bag spill into the floor. Easily leaning over to gather it up, he notices the candies from before. Was I too hasty in saying I'd hope to see Pastel again? I suppose I've forgotten the feeling of not being enough for someone. Usually these things tend to dissipate naturally without complication or notice. So when they don't, it stings. Periwinkle scoops up the candies, dropping all but one of them back into his bag. He settles into plates on the couch, nestled in a tangled mess of blankets and cushions, and unwraps his chosen pastel. Oh, it is sweet though. But ashamed it would be if I never got to taste it again. That's right, I could never resist the promise of an entertaining night, no matter what may come down the line. I'm hopeless hedonist after all, nothing to be done about that. Let fate decide then. If he comes, he comes. And if we never meet again, I can always hold onto the memory of our perfect date. Gonna be cute and sad at the same time. Several hours later, there's a knock at the door. There may be someone. And right there on his doorstep, Periwinkle is pleasantly surprised to find me. Said, Pastel? Pastel, I wasn't expecting to see you again so soon. You're treating me to another cute new look? No, alas. Sorry, I couldn't stop thinking about. I mean, I realized last night I never actually got to sample your magic, since you mentioned. Oh, that's right. You were quite preoccupied, Yes, that's why I'm here. Finally manages to make eye contact but quickly averts his gaze once more. Were you in bed? Sorry, I shouldn't have come so late. These aren't even my sexiest pajamas. I didn't say anything about that. But to answer your question, no, I wasn't. Although I did take a nap earlier this afternoon, I've otherwise been enjoying a relaxing night in. And I'm so very glad I didn't end up going out. but I miss out on this plastered mess. Would you like to come in? Pastel nods vigorously in response. Oh, it's all about my mess in here. I hope you don't mind. There's a bathroom. I've seen worse. Maybe let it spiral further into chaos. Man, I'm just so competitive, you know? I'm not sure it's a competition you'd really want to win. Perhaps not. Kit? A wrinkle carefully steps over some of this clutter to dig through one of the boxes in the far corner of the room. Ah, here they are, my personal favorites. And this row here contains some of the more potent scents. It's me. Most of them for relaxation, things to calm the nerves. The rest I just happen to like sweet scents like strawberry, banana, bubblegum, mango. Is there a reason you're only naming candy flavors? Must be a coincidence. Pastel picks out an unlabeled bottle filled with a pale pink liquid. What's this? What's this? Now watch out. That was an aphrodisiac? And the Scott? We'll see about that. Pastel locks eyes with Periwinkle as he opens the vial without hesitation. How bold. Oh, it's peach. Huh. I almost expected it to be overpowering. Yes, well, the aphrodisiac bit was a lie, but I'm glad you like it. You're really good at this type of magic. I've never done anything like it. Would you like to try it on? Oh no, I don't do perfume or cologne or anything like that. You never tried it? Oh, so would you say you're a purple virgin then? I'm not. Who even says things like that? In my line of work, you'd be surprised. It's probably just you. Maybe so. If you're not going to try it, I'll have it back now, please. I could try? I just don't know how I'm supposed to apply it. May I? Pastel nods, handing over the small vial. Periwinkle seals the opening with his fingertip and swiftly tilts the bottle over and back. Oh, here! Oh no, are we gonna do it again? Just do it, okay? He lightly rubs the spot on Pastel's neck, engulfing them both in the pleasant scent of his magic. Their eyes meet, either of them daring to be the first to move. Maybe the aphrodisiac bit wasn't a lie after all. Basil breaks the spell, rushing forward with a sudden kiss, and then retreats just as quickly. I'm sorry, Oh, Basil! Oh, Basil! He certainly is impulsive, not that I mind it at all. I'm more than happy to go along with your little game, Basil. Oh no, my own magic is working too well. I guess there's no choice but to have my way with you, my sweet. Oh no! Pastel's half-hearted protest ends there. Her wrinkles hands were already upon him and would continue to be for the rest of the night. Haha. After 3 missteps. Okay, so did that again? Okay, over the next month or so, we fell into quite an unenjoyable plot I can't read. Pastel would show up at my doorstep maybe once or twice a week. Sometimes we go out to dinner, but mostly we just spend the night. It was starting to become almost routine, though each visit was somehow just as exciting as the last. The details of which I'll choose to keep private for Pastel's sake. That boy's insatiable, I will say that. Inevitably, after seeing someone for long enough, one begins to pick up on their habits. Good habits, like the way he kisses me on the cheek before rushing up to work in the early morning. The way he runs his hand through his hair when he's thinking really hard about something. Even his song is specific. Once, lightly, to test the waters. Pause. As he gathers his courage. And 3. Firm and evenly spaced. I'm not sure which of these habits is most conscious of, but this one I've decided he must be acting knowingly, which is his habit of leaving one of his personal effects behind with each visit. First a barrette, then an earring, his choker, a bracelet. Ooh. And then he returns after a few days with an apology, explaining he had just come to pick up whatever he left behind. Sure, Basil, keep creating your little excuses to come back here. I'll happily go along with them. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so this one's a messy shit over here. Okay, so this one's the cleanest. Okay, so this one's a healthy, I don't know. A luxury, I don't know. Okay, this one's a cute hat over here. Some books. And yeah, very nice bedroom. What fun! I wonder what will come looking for this time. Her wrinkle gathers up the discordant garments that had been left strewn across his bedroom, tossing them into a pile to be dealt with later. I couldn't possibly leave his underwear behind, could I? No, that would be possible to explain. I'm even sure, but there is no way he'd walk out of here like that. Her wrinkle hums to himself as he makes the bed, double-checking between the sheets while he's at it. I'm almost disappointed. It's been so consistent up until now. I suppose he could just be that forgetful? Unable to find anything of pastels in my bedroom, I decided to spend the rest of the morning cleaning up the place. Now mind you, I never let my house get dirty, only messy. Leaving garbage or food waste about is out of the question. Everything else though, it's simply that many things don't make it back to their proper place, or rather, I can never decide on the proper place for many of my things. Just like me, toss them into boxes, shuffle the boxes around the room, and suddenly they become unmanageable piles. Actually put everything away, this would all have to be emptied and sorted. A daunting task to be sure. It has been a while since my last attempt. I might as well put in some effort. But where to begin? I suppose my work supplies have been a little difficult to navigate as of late. It's an achievable goal now, isn't it? And practical as well. Her wrinkle begins with a box of his favorite perfumes that had been sitting out since one of Hazel's first visits. Ah yes, the aphrodisiac. You read that thing, dude? No way! That was a fun night. Aphrodisiac? Aphrodisiac. Packs the bottles back into their places, then closes the box, sealing them safely inside. I should go home. Perhaps it'd be better to set it high in the bookshelf. I just rearranged things a bit. There should be room for everything. As Periwinkle begins setting things aside, a new pile is born, rigorously teetering on the back of the couch. He places the box just where he wants it, and then stacks his various books and knickknacks around it. Just as he's made his way through half of the pile, a small portion of it topples forward, bouncing safely under the couch cushions. Topple only one, not much repairs. He finally notices Fastow's jacket. We should have expertly blended into the blankets and cushions around it. That's when I finally work up the energy to clear up around here. What do I find? Yes, the snowberry keys of forgetfulness. He doesn't need a little game, voila. A wrinkled clearly loves himself, excited to have been proven right. It escalated into far Basil. To leave a jacket behind is just ridiculous. There will be no choice, I'll just have to return this myself. Wrinkles abandons what he was doing and skips up to his room to get dressed. Oh, so we can change now. Okay, so our normal dress. Okay, so we can change low play with. I didn't do that. Nope. Anyways. What should we do now? Should we go with the flower crown? Maybe. With the cat ears. Let's go with the cat ears. I mean, didn't we just do the cat ears already? Oh yeah, we picked the angel tail. Yeah, cat ears this time. And some blue flowers, some pure wings. Pretty sparklers. Cat tail. Cute. Okay. I hadn't had a chance to return to Altelia Sweet since first meeting Pastel. He was the one always showing up on my doorstep after all there was to do. Okay, so... Okay. It's about time to pay him a visit, yes? I ordered stock on my favorite candies as well. Upon reaching Atelier Sweets, though, I hesitate. Would it be rude to barge in while he's working? I just know I wouldn't be able to... Okay. So... Okay, so we just done the 20-minute mark, so I'm gonna go into end this one of gamers. I know. We're just continue that. I'll tell you a switch next time. Maybe gumdrop and syrup might actually appear in this game. Maybe. Still don't know, but maybe it is, maybe it's not. But we're just gonna continue the next episode. Anyways, I'm gonna go end this for the gamers. Like, subscribe, all the shit, comment, notification bell. Thank you guys for watching, and see you guys next time. Johnny, mata na